This is one of about a dozen signs found here in Winchester. People we talk to say they don't even know what it means.
It's unclear who they target, women or Islam.
Controversial signs are popping up in Winchester about Muslim women that are causing confusion and outrage.
But now the debate has been sparked here in Winchester. Are these free speech or hate speech?
It says Islam is right about women.
They read Islam is right about women.
Several more found at the elementary and high schools and Unitarian Church.
The sign itself is confusing. It's subject to interpretation.
I really don't know because everybody has their own opinion and I respect it. Everybody's entitled to say whatever they want.
Anita Davison says she spotted this flyer Wednesday morning on Main Street in Winchester Center. It says Islam is right about women.
I tore the first one down, and then when I saw a second one, I decided to bring it to the police department here.
People in town say they think the signs are referring to strict laws applied to women.
I think that putting signs up that make people feel uncomfortable is unfortunate, particularly in this time and age.
I asked the cop, if you caught me posting a sign like that on one of these poles, would you arrest me? The officer said it's complicated. Technically, it's illegal to post signs like that, any signs on street poles, but it's hard to enforce. And because of freedom of speech and because that post wasn't threatening, it'd be similar to posting a photo of your missing cat.
I assume it's negative. That's not cool. It's not a cool thing to do.
It's just upsetting. I just didn't like it. It just wasn't necessary to be up and out in the streets.
When she saw these signs in Winchester Center, she ripped them down, took them to police, and alerted social media.
Islam is right about women? What?
For women, the message is insulting and unnerving.
I think it's disgusting. It's unsettling. It's somewhat of a misconception that, Islam, I guess, hates women.
It's either about women, it's either about Islam, it's about both. I'm not really sure what point they were trying to make, but either way, it was terrible.
That kind of sign is very upsetting to anyone with either an Islamic background or for many women.
The Winchester Multicultural Network also now aware, saying to whoever did it,
I think it's short-sighted. I think it's unfortunate. I don't know that you've gained anything that you wanted.
People in Winchester are angry over the handmade signs taped up around town. The signs, as you can see, read, Islam is right about women. WBZ's Bill Shields has the story.
Some may call this town idyllic. Its streets are clean, green spaces well manicured, the people of Winchester diverse and engaged. Then these flyers appear around town.
I find the sign disturbing.
Placed in the town center where passersby would take notice, and they did.
Personally, I don't agree with that. Second-class citizen, human rights, I believe in human rights.
The words could be interpreted in several ways, but the police say whatever the meaning, it's protected speech.
It's non-threatening. It was basically one statement, and right now, it's the only reason we took them down is because they're on town property.
But if the intent was to shock people, it may have worked.
If the intention was that the tenets of Sharia law and what those say about women are right, then I disagree.